Hey y'all, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Real quick, just allow me to share some information with you. So I just had a brief channeling session. It was just me and my quiet time. I don't always make time for this, but I know when I'm being called to do so, of course it's for a reason. Plus, I just need to do it for the welfare of my spiritual health, and we all should. Anyway, specifically, I'm seeing a mother figure, right? I'm telling you characteristics that I was shown. So if they wear a muumuu, like the long gown with it's like in the shape of a rectangle, with a cutout for the head. If they wear a muumuu, and I'm thinking they probably consistently wear this, all right. I was also seeing a lot of house plants, and particularly the cactus stood out to me, right? Also, it seems like they're in a home, but it's like off in the woods or something. It's like rural area, not in the city at all, like away from stores, and probably there's not even a house nearby. Also, if there's like a pickup truck or a red pickup truck, and also specifically I heard, "Oh, hey, Casey," something like that. So if there's a C initial, a K initial, it was kind of like that. So I could look at it one way. I could look at it as this was like a false pretentious greeting, because they're really doing like deceitful things behind closed doors, is why this channeling is occurring. Or Casey could be in reference to their male child, like an adult male child, right? Or of age 18, 21 plus. So it could go either way with that. Also, them being outside on the ground. I didn't see any grass though. It didn't seem like a grassy area, but it's like behind the house. So if there are like steps behind the house from like a back porch area, possibly. And then there's like no grassy area, but I just saw them just kind of kneel down on the ground. So that tells me that they're either burying something, or they're doing some sort of earth magic, or magic with like the dirt. But it's not good magic is what I'm getting to. This is not a good person. And this is being shown to me because it's being done behind closed doors. And since you watch me, I know that I'm building connections with certain people now. So if this is a message for you, that's because we're connected now. So, that's my role, that's my job, that's what I signed up for. Now, if this does not apply, let it fly. But the point of me saying is, if you are already having feelings that you want, and you want so badly to be justified about this person, like the feelings aren't good that you're having, Spirit's trying to speak to you, but they're speaking through me to you at this point, because I don't know if there's the conflict there. And you know what else I heard too? This might come up in the reading, I don't know. If I see the Queen of Wands reverse, and I'll know everything. But also I heard that the karmics are harvesting other karmics. So possibly this mother figure, mother-in-law, whoever this is, they are trying to raise up a new band of karmics, and they start, of course, with the people close to them. It's to incite that anger and that fear, and that cause for not having resolutions and solutions to things, creating problems and not having answers. I just heard chaos magic. So there's a new band of karmics. I mean, when you don't heal, because mom is a karmic, right? Or this mother-in-law, whoever this is a karmic. So they're not happy. So they see you happy, smiling, coming around their male child or whatever. They're jealous. They're jealous of that, because they see themselves as not having the same opportunity that you're having. And they'll be damned if it's with their own child, right? An adult child at that. So there is another band of this repetition. Of course, that's the karmic cycle, the karmic loop that we talk about. But this is really how it's done. But just know that there is some practicing of magic too in the background. So I wanted to get that out there, because I know that's for somebody. But Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know? Thank you for allowing me to get that out. But that is specifically for someone or some ones, These people don't change. So, of course, you know, the energies can go from person to person to person. Doesn't matter who it is, but it's all about the characteristics, because they all carry the same type of wants and needs when it comes to their selfish ego. And it manifests into the physical. That's how it becomes easier to spot as you go along your spiritual journey. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? And thank you, Spirit, for that message. And thank you for your likes, your views, your positive energy that you send toward me, the channel, and the other viewers. As a collective, this is a tribe of people who enjoy each other's company, and then just know that you're never alone, right? All right, here we go, y'all. Let's go. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of? Whew. I heard the name John just now. Since we're on this channel energy, anything that comes up, I'm definitely gonna let you know. All right, what else do we have? So I see the Knight of Wands out here. We're talking earlier about the Queen of Wands, right? But let's see what Spirit needs us to know as a collective. All right, so let's go ahead and start. The Wheel card reverse. Is that not karmic energy? Okay, I always talk about the bottom of the deck first, so let me do that. All right, so this is the Knight of Cups. So, you know, the cups are about emotions. And then that knight being on a horse, they're always looking for a ride. They need a ride to go see this person or go to this place or go to this situation, because there's something that they want to express. There's something that they need to get off their chest. Emotions are good, though, because it lets me know that they are somewhat in touch with their heart, and heart matters and things like that, because, you know, they're trying to, you know, manifest some sort of emotional healing for themselves. And it's in the upright, so it makes me feel like this is positive, right? So let's see what's going on with that. This is the underlying energy for the reading. So some positive emotional transference of communication or energy coming in. All right. Now, I was motioned over here with this Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands here. And then the Wheel card reverse right on top of that. And this energy is like dolo. It's over here by itself, away from whatever's going on here. But interesting, because I'm looking at placement here. But anyway, back to that Wheel reverse. We know that's karmic cycles, karmic loops. So, you know, just the long and short of this energy is that this Knight of Wands energy, somebody who is actionable, they also are on a horse and they would need a ride somewhere to go do something, because wands are actions. Now, you know, that doing of things, there's no emotion there. So they can come in and do whatever they want to do and not have any ties to anything in that situation or with that person or place, right? It's just all about, let me go see what I can do or what I can get, and let me head up out of there. But the Wheel card reverse is like, that's not working for you, Playboy. It's not working. Whatever this is, it's going to have to repeat itself. We're gonna get back to that, because I know that can't just be it with this energy. There has to be more to this right here. So possibly it's here, or I may grab clarifiers, but y'all hang in there with me. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so I'm gonna just motion and fill out the energies here, because these are all like pretty much piled on top of one another. There's some hidden cards here too. Oh, speaking of hidden, there's the Moon card reverse. I can recognize that without seeing the whole card, of course. This was kind of laying on top of here. And then we have these two cards. What is this? The Fool and the Ace of Cups. Let's see. Justice is here. All right, y'all, bear with me. I'm just picking up everything at once. Let's see what's going on. All right, y'all. Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about where we headed. Where we headed here? Let's start up here. This feels like some people energy here with these court cards. Well, there's one court card. But anyway, This King of Swords reversed next to this Hermit card. So, you know, if we're looking at energies here, this King of Swords is someone who is losing their position and they're feeling threatened. Their ego is all up in an uproar because someone or something is challenging them. Could it be this hermit energy, this Virgo possibly? And they're up in arms about it because they don't want, with this Six of Cups reversed, they don't want it to be, hang on. All right. So normally this Six of Cups would be in the upright. It would be somebody who is experiencing nostalgia, like they're experiencing happy thoughts surrounding the way things used to be, or, you know, when things were not as challenging as they had become once upon a time. It was like, it was simple, it was easy, it was refreshing, it was pleasant. And it could represent like a childhood also. But this means like destroying that with that Six of Cups reverse, because I have to look at this King of Swords energy in the reverse and what they're all about. They're all about destruction. So they don't require happiness at this point. And you would say, well, who wouldn't want to be happy? Well, when you're in this energy for so long, and we know of this King of Swords reverse in tarot as our narcissism card, when you're in that place for so long, this is that miserable, bitter person. You don't even hardly ever see this person smile anymore. Like, you don't even know what they look like when they smile, or can they even be happy at this point? Because they never show it. That's that King of Swords reverse. But they're trying to destroy some happiness here. All right, so with the Page of Swords reverse, you know, that's a telltale sign that, you know, somebody's not expressing themselves in the correct manner, or a proper way, or proper thoughts. It's manifesting into them deceiving others by way of what they put out there. How they're attempting to change the narrative with their thoughts and their words, and could be actions. But then we have the Cups with emotion. So, you know, this is based on this King of Swords reverse, not wanting happiness. And of course, if they're not happy, they damn sure don't want you to be happy. But that Ace of Pentacles right here is stripping you from everything that you love, everything that fuels passion for you, everything that you... I have to be careful, y'all, with my words. I got to choose my words. Because I do not want to incite fear at all. Because that's not what I'm about. Because I have to look at the control here with this Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is like mine, having something on display, showing everybody that you have this, you've acquired this, and you're not letting it go. That's that Four of Pentacles. And then that Hermit card right there, that I would say that would just indicate a person. So if you're not particularly a Virgo, you may have Virgo traits in your chart that this Knight of Swords reverse is connecting to, and the fact that you're striving and you're doing good here, then that's the part that makes them boil. That's the part that keeps them up at night. That's the part that makes them say, no, oh, hell no. Now that Hangman Reverse, that has to do with a very, very important decision that has been made because it's in the reverse. So this is something that has been in the making for some time now, and there had to be some sort of resolution, either yes or either no, no in between. But they were kind of, this energy is like, it's in the background, it's in the forefront, excuse me, and then it's back in the background again. But some sort of resolution has to come from this. All right, let me move on. So the Justice card is here, and it's kind of sitting right in the middle of, it looks like two divides, or a divide rather, with this Justice card here. So let's see what's going on down here. So I know I called out this Moon card, and I'm going to come back and summarize all of this, so don't you worry. I'm not going to leave you hanging like that, because it's going to make more sense as I go along, and plus the messages drop in along the way, so hang in there with me, y'all. All right, so Moon card reverse means illusion. So things that were hidden are coming out, like the light that comes in, and it acts as like the sun, the flashlight. So everything that was hidden can be seen. Now the Hierophant is, is purposeful in this, purposeful in all things, but specifically in this energy, the Hierophant showing up. With the Two of Swords reversed, that's like your help coming in. So there was a decision here that you didn't have a lot of information on, and you had to make this decision. Twos are about decisions, but the fact that it's the Two of Swords and it's reversed, in the upright, it means, okay, I don't really know which way to go, what decision to make, but I'm going to have to eventually make some sort of decision here. And in the reverse, it's like, okay, F it. This is what I'm going with, right? But the confidence is not really there. But I feel like with this Hierophant, like God, universe, creator, source had your back regardless of, what it is that you knew. They stepped in and they were able to, make some agreements off to the side, or, talk to these spirit guides, talk to those spirit guides, and have them come to some sort of kumbaya in the spiritual realm. I mean, different things like that. I know that sounds weird for somebody who is not experienced in the spiritual walk. But I feel like this Hierophant, and the reason I'm saying this, wow, okay, you guys, so there was an energy of a mediation or a mediator by way of the Hierophant in a former reading that I had. So maybe that's why that's coming up here. But let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. All right, let's see what's here. So the Fool card, and then the Ace of Cups is on its side. So that Fool card, has to do with a new beginning. Now in the upright and the reverse, it's still a beginning, but it's one beginning with caution and being careful not to carry in past baggage with this new beginning. And then in the reverse, it would mean all clear. You're good to go. You've been freed from whatever karmic attachments or whatever to start your new beginning and not have to worry about any bad influences from the past coming in. And then this Ace of Cups, it would mean like there's a new beginning in regards to emotions and how, you have your healthy balances when it comes to emotions. And, it could be throat chakra energy, like being able to open up and really express yourself this time around with this new beginning, like not being passive any longer. Like allowing yourself to be emotionally free to exhibit how you really feel without any hesitation or without any judgments or backlash from others. Let's see what else is here. There's another ace here. You have the Ace of Wands is here. But let's see what's going on. There's the Page of Cups here. The Queen of Cups. What else? The Four of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, the Seven Pentacles reversed. And then the Ace of Wands is kind of sticking out here from behind. All right, so we know the Queen of Cups is being that caretaker, that compassionate being who's there for others, but they have a hard time being there for themselves because they want to be there for others. It is their mission to see others heal. They could be a natural healer with this cup in their hand. Like, come in and sit down, relax, tell me all about it, possibly over a glass of wine. But this is a safe place with this Queen of Cups. Right? But what I'm seeing here with this Queen of Cups, you have the Page of Cups here. So this could be a child. The Page of Cups could represent a child in this scenario, right? So somebody who's following in their mother's footsteps, someone who's learning how to come in touch with their emotions. Maybe possibly that's spirituality in this cup. Maybe the child is coming to terms with, okay, so you mean to tell me that there's a possibility that there may be another existence of life, or there may be something else to this thing that we call the 3D world. That's them safely exploring their own emotions and coming to terms with how they feel about things and it being warranted, even as a child. Now, the Four of Cups, I feel like, is kind of missing out or slighting oneself with these emotions now that, because we're in the Cups energy. So it's like you want to say something, but everything's fine. I don't want to disrupt things. I don't want to, tip the boat over or whatever. This could be eggshell energy here, like walking on eggshells. If there's an energy around you that's not a good, stable energy, but then you feel like you have to approach it in a soft way. But it's like you don't have to do that, because if you could get yourself or allow yourself to feel emotions outside of, what you're in, this bubble that you're in, then you would understand that it's safer outside than it is inside, is what I'm getting. And I wasn't even looking at these pentacles. I know I announced them, but I'm moving into that energy and boom. 5 of Pentacles means being kind of left out of something, or wanting to be a part of something that is going to help you or assist you, but kind of feeling like you're on the outskirts of it, like you can't get inside, you can't get to it. And if we talk about that, that might even be like source. So coming to terms with these emotions, and I did mention spirituality coming into it. Maybe you and your child are both experiencing the same thing at the same time. Okay, so another instance is you waking up to your child having gifts, and then possibly, well, to be here and be at this reading at this point in the message, you are waking up to gifts. You are waking up to, you're not an average person. You're waking up to the fact that you've been targeted because you are a light being. So it comes with the territory. It's balanced. You have to have light with dark. It just is. This is how you know and can confirm that you are a light being. So maybe coming to terms with that now, and then the children being involved, and that, okay, if they're a part of you, then that means that they're going to have some gifts as well. So this approach for me means, with the 7 of Pentacles reverse, is letting go of what you put a lot of investment into. That would be materialism. That would be 3D. That would be surface. That would be, oh, I got to get my 401k up, or, oh, I got to get my savings up. But that's materialism with these pentacles. But with all these cups out here, it lets me know that this is about spirituality. It's about expressing emotions. It's about healthy emotions and healthy balances when it comes to said emotions. And letting go of the physical. Or just having awareness that, you know what? I've been putting a lot of energy and a lot of power into the wrong things. It's very surface, very physical, very 3D. When I should have been investing in myself, number one. And then knowing that my children could have those same benefits if I start now, because I'm seeing some growth in them as well. They're starting to question things. They're starting to tell me about their dreams. They're starting to communicate things that are happening that we would normally say, oh, you're a weirdo. You know, you would call your child a weirdo. I mean, let's call it what it is. You would tell family members that, oh, he's so weird, he did this. But in actuality, they're expressing a gift. But now that you're also opening up, you're able to see, oh man, my child is special, but special in a spiritual way. Like ways that possibly could be denied of my child later on in life to make them think that there's something wrong with them when there really isn't. So this is about investment in the wrong things and turning around and knowing that with the emotional base of things and spirituality, those are the things that are coming up now that need to be paid attention to. And don't classify them as crazy. Don't do that to your child. Ace of Wands here, that's opportunity peeking out from all of this energy that I just talked about. So this is actionable with the wands. So I feel like with action, with causes, there's some way to invest in this. Doesn't mean you have to go out and buy stuff. I mean, you know, okay. Just wherever your level of spirituality is at this point, I'm thinking you probably think you need to go out and invest money into buying things. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, you can if you want to. If you want to, you know, cut through the line and get to the beginning of the line, sure, you could purchase stuff and get straight to it. But if you want to invest in yourself, it means doing the work yourself. So this means researching. So Spirit, why is my child seeing this? Or why is my child saying that? You can either go within or you can go to Google, but don't believe everything on Google. Use discernment as with anything, because everybody's there. So you don't know who you're listening to. But if it resonates with you, if it gives you chills, if you get a raise on the back of your neck, that's Spirit confirming that for you. All right. And it's your truth. So you have to be careful who you share this stuff with. And I'm talking to my newbies here. I'm talking to people who are starting to realize that, oh, there's more than what I see in front of me with my physical eyes. Yes, there is. I mean, that's why you're here, right? All right, so in regards to learning and researching, and just do the due diligence, because Spirit will be there with you to back you and help you out. Hierophant here, Two of Swords reverse, decision, Moon card reverse, illusion, illumination. You have to feel I was going to say you have to feel indicators, but that's like the same thing. It means the same thing. But like those little nudges from Spirit, you'll know. You'll start to be in tune with your emotions here with these cups and what feels good and what you know rightfully does not feel good. That's that discernment. And there's no denying that once you get to that level. You got to go with it. Because then if you don't, you'll be like, something told me, right? Or I knew I should have, right? We've all been there. But the more you practice this with intention, it'll start to become natural to you. Because it's natural. It's of God. It's of earth. It's of creator, source. It's you. You are God. You are tapped into that energetic source. All right, y'all. But for this Knight of Wands, just know that they'll always be in the picture. That's pretty much where we came back around to, right? Look, they'll always be in the picture. But just know that you can come join this karmic wheel, karmic cycle with them if you want to, right? But right now, you're on your horse and it's like, okay, if they're coming toward you with the BS, you're also on your horse and you're meeting them halfway like, no, I got your number. I know exactly who you are. Nope, you can't come over. Nope, you can't do this. No, we can't go do the things we used to do. Nope. I'm not going to allow you to turn on me again. That's what that is. and that being separate from you being on the horse with your cup and your newfound emotions, right? That's that Fool card, the new beginning. That's that Ace of Cups, new beginning in emotions, identifying with healthy boundaries. This is you saying, no, you're not coming to my house. Let me meet you somewhere. And then I'm going to let you know, I'm going to discern you while we're there, because I know possibly you still going to be on that BS. And I probably am going to realize that I wasted a lot of time getting on this horse, coming to meet you. Like you killing my vibe. You're stealing my energy once again. This is a process, y'all. Because it's going to get to a point where you're not going to have to get on your horse. They'll stay away for good. But this is an energy of somebody thinking that they still have a chance. They still have an opportunity. But don't join them in this karmic loop, this karmic cycle. You be free. Because I see that the knight is facing this way toward that direction. So I feel like you're still in some sort of defense. Like, but you know now that this person is not healthy for you. They are unhealthy. And if they're going to be an attachment to you, you'll also be part of that karmic loop. But now you're realizing, okay, if I could just keep them away from my physical presence, even if I have to leave my location and go and meet them, right? That would be better than them coming and bringing that nasty stank ass energy to my physical home and tainting my dwelling, tainting my, what do I want to call that? Tainting my place of where I am and my child is. Sanctuary is the word I was looking for. That's your sanctuary. Your home is your sanctuary. Yeah. That's your safe place, right? All right, y'all. I'm going to grab some clarifiers. Clarifiers. I know I'm working now with a specific group of people, right? All right, y'all. Spirit, you have any clarifiers for the energy on the table? Let the cards fall as they may, please. And thank you. I know this was a long reading, y'all. But there are just some words that have to come out. The delivery, I have to be careful because I don't want to incite fear in anyone. You know, we're all on a learning journey here. All right, so we have official person at the bottom of the deck. That's 22. That's 4. So this gives me guard vibes. This gives me some sort of like being guarded, being protected. Someone who's in uniform, they have all of the achievements, the badges to say that, you know, they're the man for this or woman for this. They can do this. They got this. But I'm feeling this energy with the number 4. This has to do with family. So I feel like there's some official person who's covering you, covering your family. Somebody who's a beast in the spiritual realm with all these achievements and accolades and acknowledgments here. And when they show up, people know exactly who they are. And remember I made a reference to, you know, the Hierophant being like a mediator. This person's spirit guides are communicating with the other person's spirit guides and they have some sort of, you know, agreement being made. Okay, well, here's your official person showing up, representing you. So this is your lawyer. This is this is your hitman if you need him. This is the person. And this is the person who can bring other people along too. But really, it's really them being the main representative. So know that they're there. That's the bottom of the deck. But let's see what else is here. We have 33. 33 concern card fell out on top of this 2 of Swords reverse. Well, I mean, the concern would have to do with exposure. Somebody concerned of being exposed now. Because when you start making those moves to actually not allow them to come into the house physically because you don't want that stank ass energy tainting your place, your sanctuary, they start to say, okay, she about to switch up. She's switching up. So they're going to try to amp up some stuff on their end, create some drama, right? because you're taking your power back. You're realizing healthy emotions, healthy boundaries now. You're realizing that you invested in the wrong things when it came to this person. And even in your life in general, you know, maybe not following and pursuing your own dreams because this person just sucked all of the air out of the room every time they came around. So you really had no time to focus on yourself. You barely have time to focus on the kids. And that really takes up all of your energy and your life. But what about you? You got to be good for yourself before you can be good for anybody else, including your kids. So this is what this journey is about here with these emotions down here, with these cups. And the new beginning with the Ace of Cups and the Fool card. All right, let's turn that over since we're here. See what's here. Unexpected income. All right. So I feel with this unexpected income, this energy. So I have 2 and 7 is 9. So 0, 1, 9. So 9 and 1 is 10. Okay. So the fact that this new start has to do with emotions, like I said, you're not investing in 3D materialism, money, dependency on, you know, I mentioned 401k. You're realizing what's really starting to matter now. So I feel like with this unexpected income in reverse, you no longer are dependent on, or you're learning slowly, because unexpected income is small increments, right? So unexpected income is like slowly not leaning on what you were familiar with, what you thought you were tied to, what you thought you had to have in order to have a good life or a good existence here. Because now you're understanding principles of things and also principalities with this Knight of Wands who's in and out of your life. You're starting to get this. And the less you can depend on those things that you thought that you needed to survive and to make it, the more you'll be in a better position for these 2 cards to turn upright, or actually the Fool card in reverse, right? Because they're both on their side. So it's not really a clear indicator here. So I have to look at both perspectives. So that Fool card, if it were in the reverse, it would mean that you're on your new beginning and it's like green lights. You're not carrying any baggage from the past. And of course, the Ace of Wands in the upright means a new start with healthy emotions and expressing them and meaning what you say and saying what you mean, especially when it's to keep the bad guys away and keep things that are not for your greater good away and your children's greater good away. Learning, you know, how to pray over your children, learning discernment, learning to say no. Yeah, becoming less dependent on materialism, outside forces. You have everything that you need inside. You're connected to source. All right, so that Justice card I said was in the middle of what felt like 2 different energies. And the Journey card, number 10, again, completion, fell out on top of that. So the Justice and the Journey card, and the Justice card is 11. So 11 could stand for a couple, like a partnership. So you have your own journey and they have theirs. Is where the separation lies, is what you need to now finally know. Just because you had a child with them, just because y'all had a couple of good times together, just because y'all been together forever, just because y'all are now common law considered in some states because y'all been together so long, that don't mean you have to be tied to them forever. Because that's coming up for a reason. So justice is stepping in on behalf of this union. I'm putting it in air quotes because it doesn't have to be destined. It doesn't have to be final. It doesn't have to be the end all be all. Especially if you're on a healing journey and you're getting to know yourself and, you know, experiencing what boundaries look like and healthy emotions and all that good stuff we talked about. Yeah, let's see what else is here because I know this is hella long. All right, so the Change card, of course. I already saw you as the Knight of Cups, going and meeting somebody halfway without allowing them to come all the way through because Spirit is helping you get that strength, that confidence, and helping you put that guard up, helping you express those healthy boundaries with that cup of emotions in your hand. Right? Saying no. All right, y'all. I hope this helps.